We have chosen the AI for humanitarian action using Microsoft Platform, which allows us to build an app, link other services, analyze data such as donations, and enable chat boxes. Our idea is creating an app that will take leftover food from corporate companies and giving them to the less fortunate.
Our idea basically comes from our research, which covers 4 points. We are living in a developed country, but during lockdown, we faced panic buying where many essential items went out of stock. Now let's think about the less fortunate. There are still so many people in the UK who die due to hunger every day. And on the other side of the picture, we have so many food corporations wasting food every day. If we are able to get the extra food from these places to the homeless, we can create a balance in the society.
We would like to aim for 1,000 people in Leeds. We would like to split this into 5 sections. As you can see, homelessness and companies that provide us with food are the same. This is because they are the main target audience. However, this doesn't mean that we exclude the others. Looking at the characteristics of our customers, the red section correlates with the pie chart for the homeless people. The blue section is for companies that provide us with food. Some characteristics from the red section can also help solve the 3 minority customers. We have tailored this from not a problem to massive problems. The chart has been split. The top 4 are for homeless customers and the bottom are for our targeted companies. Tier 4 and 5 are the main problems we are aiming to fix, such as hunger and death. However, problems in tiers 1 to 3 will still be resolved. A big problem that the companies will face is waste and their carbon footprint. In the UK, the law requires companies producing more than 50 kg of waste per week to segregate their waste. By taking their leftover food, we can reduce their waste per week.
We have researched existing alternatives such as Pret, Tesco's and Greggs. Tesco has something called a neighbourhood food collection, which is a basket at their exits where customers can donate food. However, the idea of our app is being a distributor for these donations. Our solution is this app where corporate companies and volunteers can log queries and of course help us distribute and collect food and give them to the homeless and less fortunate. Our unique value proposition is saving food, saving you, and the A4 is all about homelessness. However, we understand that our customer segment is also companies, so we've added a QR code for volunteers and companies to reach out to us.
This is our cost structure. Creating and running the app will cost £7.50, while the rent is £250 at James Graham Headingley University. These are the fixed costs. The other are variable costs, as they can increase or decrease in price depending on the season and profit. It is more logical to offer ID LBU students to develop and run the app for us than paying an app developer £2,000 a month. After we settle into the market, we will then consider hiring more staff. We decided no to Uber Eats until we develop, as a partnership can be costly. Instead, we are going to offer volunteers to do the transporting, which will lower our costs. In the long run, our aim is to get paid partnership with bigger companies. Advertising on social media is free, and we'll use flyers as the homeless don't have access to the internet. 1,000 flyers will only cost £36.99 a month. Cutlery and containers will cost £250 for 1,800 boxes.
We've considered our limitations, and one of these is COVID-19 restrictions. We plan to comply with this by providing PPE. There is also food supply limitations. We could either get too much or too little, but we'll distribute this depending on the situation. And of course, because we're working with third parties, we just need to ensure that they're complying with food hygiene.